Hey guys, we're back, and today we're at the used car lot for motorhomes. And now we've done most of the content is going to be on brand new motorhomes, and some of those prices might seem a little bit scary. Well, today we're going to take a look at several used motorhomes, so make sure you come back and watch each video. There's going to be a bunch of them, and we're going to start off on this Navion. This is on a Mercedes chassis. We're going to talk about the things that I absolutely love, maybe don't love so much. We're also going to give you the price, and if this is your first time here at the channel, I want to say welcome. My name is Jeremy Johnson, and I have been building custom vehicles for more than 25 years. I'm also one of the industry leaders when it comes to suspension and RVs, everything that you could do to them. So I might know a thing or two about motorhome, and when it comes to the Mercedes suspension and the Mercedes chassis, it's the one motorhome that we don't do a lot of upgrades for. So it's even going to be interesting for me to walk through this motorhome, see the things that I do like and maybe just don't like so much. Now, of course, a lot of the Mercedes chassis are always just one of those things that people either love or hate them. Now, this is going to have that full body paint. I'm gonna walk around to the driver's side so I can tell you exactly what year this is as well. But the full body paint is going to be really nice, and I really love the full awning that's gonna run down the whole length of this. This is gonna come in at about 22 feet, so it's not huge. It's gonna fit in most parking spots. Now, this does sit really low. As you can see, the exhaust is hanging really low. So depending on where you plan on taking it, you may have to look at components in order to raise this thing up. Now, what I do like about this is how this step is tucked away, and when you open the door, that's gonna pop out and give you easy access inside. And when you start to look inside, it's kind of impressive. It's kind of modern. So if that's your style, let's go take a look. So I want to say, when you come in here, very, very, very modern. You're going to get the no handles on the cabinets, that really shiny, that finish on there, all kind of just running together. Now that is one thing that I do like. Even though there's no latches on there, there is a release on the back side of it in order to open it. So you don't have to worry about cabinets opening up. However, I'm not sure that I would love that noise, but hey, maybe it's not so bad on the road. Now, my first impression, what I like about this is how much space you're gonna have in here. Not to mention this whole wall where the couch and dinette are is gonna go out. This has got about an 18-inch slide out. It's gonna give you a lot more room. This whole wall is actually, it is out. It's going to come back in. So it's going to shrink, but you do have a lot of room overall in here. Again, very modern. You're gonna get all of your cabinets, and they even really gave you a nice radius here, so that, entrance going in and out of it. I mean, it's funny, like even the TV, you almost don't notice it. It's kind of just tucked in there. You're gonna have your microwave. Now, you're gonna notice another thing is some of the things like the refrigerator, freezer is gonna be slightly smaller than what you would normally get like on a Class C, but you're still getting like a nice cooktop, perfect, all your drawers, they're all with the latches. And another nice thing that I think is that being able to sleep, you have the upper bed above the driver passenger. You're gonna have this couch that's gonna make into another bed. And then you have your dinette, which is going to be another bed as well. And even if you don't think that's enough as far as for eating, you can tell that this has the post in the floor. So if you want to rotate the driver passenger seat around, you're able to do that. Put another table here and really hang out. Now, the last thing in here as we walk to the back of this is going to be the shower. And because it's going across the whole length of the coach, you really do have a lot of room, which is nice. And here's another nice feature, something super small, but as you open up the toilet, it has a secondary sprayer here. So if you want to be able to hose out the toilet, get rid of all that junk that's in there, you're able to do that. Nice little, you're gonna have, wow, there it is. So decent amount of storage in there. That's also gonna be where they put the second table is stored in there. So obviously out of the way, that's going to be really nice. And then the other nice thing is look at how big this pantry is. This is something that you don't see, all with the drawer slides. I really like the size of the pantry. A lot of room up on the top as well. So for a little motorhome, I feel like you get a ton of cabinet space. I'm gonna say that that's one of the biggest things that I like, is the amount of just cabinets for storage. Now granted, since it doesn't have like a bedroom, now I'm starting to think that like, I'm gonna fill half of these cabinets with clothes, and if I'm actually sleeping 4 people in here, like you're gonna have a lot of clothes, a lot of gear in here as well. And once you close this up, it's gonna, you know, get small really, really quick. But man, I think this is cool. I'm gonna be honest, this isn't really my style motorhome. I'm not real big on the like really modern style. And this motorhome is going to come in at $77,000. So that may be a deal, you know, on the Mercedes chassis. I know when I look at some of these Class B motorhomes, I mean, I've seen them double and triple that price for a Class B with not nearly as much room because of that slide out. I do want to tell you what year this is. I'm going to come up and look up here. And oh, 15. So this is a 2015. Now, one thing I can't tell you is I'm not sure the engine in this, if this is a gas or diesel. Maybe you know more about these. Again, the Mercedes chassis, not one of my specialties, but you know, that is what's nice, is all the space. I do feel like driver compartment, this is all really nice. They even did some pretty cool carbon fiber inlay, which carbon fiber and like modern cabinets, do those really go together? Like, I'm gonna say no, like not so much. Hey, just my opinion. That's my 10 cents, guys. Let's walk around the outside of this thing, see if there's any storage. Because I will tell you, it's hot as balls inside there. So that's gonna be nice too. Like, that's actually a pretty good storage. For a little motorhome, that's pretty nice. Let's see. Generator, so onboard generator, we're gonna have, and okay, so because this is the Cummins, I'm gonna go with this as a diesel van because it's got the Cummins generator running on diesel gas. So as we kind of walk around this thing, we start solving more problems. Another cabinet for outside storage. You know, so for a little motorhome, a ton of storage on this. Another really nice thing is this does have a spare. I know that on a lot of these motorhomes, even as we look around this Class C right next to us, it does not have a spare. A lot of the trailers don't even have spares as well. So we come around here. So this is gonna be all of our shore power, our batteries, and then tucked all the way up in here. Let's see if we got some more storage. There it is, look at that big cabinet for storage. Now what's nice is that actually goes all the way up. So if you wanted to put like an easy up, you wanna put bigger things in there, you're definitely gonna be able to do that in this motorhome. So another thing that I really like about it, the massive amount of outside storage for a tiny motorhome. So there's that slide out, you can see about 18 inches, giving you a lot more room on the inside. So this is pretty cool. This is a Winnebago. So the model is a Navion. I would love to hear what you guys think of that modern look. Is that what you want in a camper, or would you like something different? Well, it's time to take a look at this thing. This is a pretty small motorhome. This is like a B+ motorhome. This is a Winnebago Navion, and this is built on the Mercedes platform. So I do think for such a small motorhome, there are a lot of features in this that are pretty cool. That's why it got a 7. I think that for, you know, 2 to 4 people, maybe 3 really. So if you were like had one child, I think that it would be pretty comfortable. That's why it's getting a 6. Overall, the modern cabinet design, all the cabinets were built, looked pretty nice. I definitely liked all the storage that it had. It's getting a 6 as far as quality. Drivability, I didn't get to personally drive this one, but I know that people love the absolutely love or hate the Mercedes platform. And being such a small motorhome, I'm going to imagine in a motorhome similar to this that I have driven, so I'm giving that a 7. Value is going to be a 6. I think that, you know, for $67,000, you are buying a used motorhome. It's a fair value. Layout 6. You know, I don't know that I would really like having a motorhome without kind of like a bedroom, especially if there is that whole child. You know, you're going to be getting dressed and doing everything in the bathroom. That's kind of tight quarters to be doing that. Storage is a 6. Definitely had decent amount of storage on it for how small the coach was. Sleeping a 6, you know, gonna sleep maybe 4 people if we're lucky. Versatility a 6. You're gonna be able to pretty much go anywhere. However, this thing did sit pretty low to the ground, so definitely be careful. It had the nice big windows that are gonna open up, so that was going to be a 7 on there. And then we're gonna take a look at what I absolutely love was the lots of storage and having that slide out. If you didn't have that slide out, man, that thing would be tough. I'm not a big fan of the modern style cabinets in there. I think you could do something. I mean, it's just not my thing. So that's it. Modern style cabinets is what I don't like or love. I would love to hear what you think about this RV. Would you put it in your driveway for just $67,000, or are you going to pass and keep looking? For me, I'm going to keep on looking, and I hope you join me to do that.